morning, everyone.
Namaste.
So, after this wonderful dancing session, I'm wondering what I'll be talking about. All the fun is already. Everyone had a lot of fun. Thank you for coming up with that kind of wonderful dancing session. Thanks a lot. It all relates to that subconscious, learning and subconscious part of mind, dancing, music, and all these fun activities. We can connect with our innate powers so easily when we do all these activities. Wonderful. So I feel really, privileged to be here today among all of you. Such a wonderful audience. Thank you so much for your attention and time. Myself, Anushri Bhattacharjee, as you know by now, and I really extend my heartfelt gratitude to IEIA organizers, and thanks for having me here today. Am I audible?
Yes.
Thank you. Well, I would like to, ask a small question before I go ahead with all the detailing of my brief introduction and everything I would like to talk about. There is one question which I am really interested in knowing. Are you a dreamer? Yeah, dreamer, not exactly in the sense that we usually perceive per se, but dreamer in the sense that a true dreamer has a very strong intent towards life. Whatever they do with a very clear intent, and it's not something they just flow all the time. They are actually determined to co-create the realities, of course in alignment with the universe, God, nature, with the strong emotional power. We all have that emotional power inside us. Emotions are in itself a form of force. So that emotion should be intact whenever we want to do something in life as a dreamer. And we also need to have that, readiness to act mindfully. Also need to have that knack for empathetic, being empathetic towards everyone around us. Empathy means what? Means going to another person's, point of reference and having that kind of feel that person is having, the kind of experience they are going through. If we look at from their perspective, from their frame of reference, we'll understand quite a few things. We'll be able to discover many of the things which we can never understand from our angle, from our viewpoint. And also we need to be resilient as a dreamer. And this is how we can lead a very fulfilling life, which we call as a successful life. So do you think a dreamer should be having all these in order to lead a successful life? If you think so, raise your hand. I'll be really happy to see some hands raised if you agree with me. A dreamer has to be a person who is determined to co-create reality with the alignment in alignment with the universe. Why? Because if we don't align ourselves, we are definitely going to create something which is probably not much of use for the community. We need to be emotionally empowered, for sure, and also we are going to have that action oriented approach, backed with mindfulness, backed with empathy and resilience. This is how I would like to just complete this statement. Also, I would like to share that, APJ Abdul Kalam, what did he mention? सपने वो नहीं होते जो आप सोते हुए देखते हैं, सपने वो होते हैं जो आपको सोने नहीं देते. So we all should be having that idea in our mind that let us be let us be the dreamers in our life. Why to restrict ourselves? We can be vivid dreamers. We can be people who can go beyond any logic and be the person they want to be. And for that, we need a few things to keep in mind. Probably I'll go through a few points in the in my few coming talk. Just beginning with my brief here, brief introduction of myself. I'm a mindset coach, subconscious mind evangelist, and I am also a co-founder of an initiative, emotional wellness initiative, Swastika the Bliss. I am a national president of empathy and emotional wellness. Now, the question comes, why I am here? What am I going to add by standing over here sharing my thoughts with you? Is because I am a transformational coach who wants to bring in some change, even if it is a change in one person. I want to really bring in the change that I have myself experienced, and I would like to share my professional, personal, and my details about what my profession is, what my passion is, and what exactly my purpose of life is, in short. By profession, I have about 19 plus years of experience. I was into IT domain, working for corporates like British Telecom, Innate IT and Telecom, and Learning Spiral and similar other firms. There I was doing my desk job, sitting on a desk, doing all the web development stuff and all. Very less of talking. It was all creative work that I used to do. Then, as I stepped up the ladder of corporate life, I saw that there was a big tug of war between, snatching away the credit of work. People were trying to snatch away that credit. I have done this, I have got it done, this is me who is behind this work. If some work is successful, there will be many people to come forth and take the credit. It was kind of a tug of war that was always going on. So I thought of bringing in some change in the mindsets of people by offering some mentoring, some training to them, since I was a people manager there at the time. But they were least bothered to learn new things. They were like, we are all fine, what we think is right. You should try and change your way of looking at things. You should be smart enough, kind of. So this mindset coaching came into my life only after this realization that we are running after the credit of any work. We should be, our name should be there, because everything is related to that. Every other benefit. So when I got into mindset coaching, I saw that my innate nature towards being mindful and practicing meditation helps me a lot. I can see things slightly more clearer. Apart from this, I would like to mention that for past 5+ years, I have been into this coaching, transformational coaching profession, and I have been coaching people on one-on-one basis. They, whosoever has got issues in their life, be it relationship issues, studies, for students. They have a lot of studies pressure, be it some career-related issues or any childhood issues. So yeah, I am absolutely, I feel great to be able to counsel them, give them the techniques which they need to know. And apart from that, I would like to mention that my mission is to assist and help people in a way that they should not think small. They should always be in a in a position that they feel empowered enough to create and co-create things, not running after each other's credit. It should be that they should think on their own. They should be able to come out with their own ideas and work on it, because it's a vortex kind of a life that we have. It is not clashing with each other. So we should be having that kind of confidence, develop that kind of confidence that we are able to work on our own potential and bring out the best in us. You want to say something? Okay. So how will you?
We would like to, have some questions from the audience, and we're trying to
Make it more interactive?
yes, yes, and also like we're running short of time. Actually, it got a little bit late. So can we have some questions from the audience here related to emotional well-being and empathy? Anybody? Or would you like to, say something?
Yeah, I would like to mention how to feel that emotional well-being in ourselves, how to actually feel it, that yes, we are emotionally well off, and we are strong enough to take up everything emotionally in a strong emotional state. We can think of a situation where we are just having this visualization that we have a success visualization, success vision in front of us, and if we can give a color to that, just one color of your choice, if you give that color to the success vision, what you can do, you can just close your eyes and look. You have that color with you, and we can do an exercise, a small meditation exercise, 5 minutes, 5 senses exercise, and you can see that how many number of colors, how many of them you can see in reality, because the number of colors you see is going to decide the number of opportunities you see for yourself. So it's not something that you have to go for something. You can sit at your place and you can actually visualize all the possible opportunities presented in front of you, and you can note them down, and you can just be receptive towards the success if you can give a color to that. So if we can do a little exercise, a small meditation mindfulness exercise, 5 minutes. It's a 5 minutes, 5 senses. If we can just close our eyes for few seconds, just 5 minutes as a whole, and once we close our eyes, we are going to start with this 5 minutes, 5 senses exercise. With the closed eyes, try to visualize what is there that makes you feel successful or happy or emotionally strong. What is it that makes you happy, successful, and emotionally strong? Once you see that vision, you give a color to that. Now move on to the next sense. Next is smelling. Just smell with the nostrils and see what all smells are inhaling inside, what you can inhale, which nostril is inhaling and which one is exhaling, what all smells are coming. Just try to see how many of them are, how many kind of smells you can receive. This is just a exercise to see how your senses are working. Come on to the next sense is taste. See how is the taste of your mouth. Just see, is it sour or sweet or bitter? This is just a checking your senses, how they are receiving the information from the surrounding. Then comes the ears, hearing. Just try and hear as many sounds as possible. Once you expand your hearing, come to the skin. Just see through your skin how you are receiving the information from your surrounding, be it hot and cold, or pressure, or any other information that you receive from your skin. And once you are done, you are through, and rub your hands. There's an energy, there's a heat between both the hands. Rub it fast and see the heat is there, and then you have to just feel the heat and put it on your heart, saying, I think I am very successful and I am very happy. And I can see my success in front of my eyes with this 5 minutes, 5 senses exercise. Anytime during the day, whenever I want to feel resourceful. That's all. Thank you so much. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, Anushri, for that wonderful session. May I please invite Suparna ji to please come and felicitate Anushri.